Good afternoon, everybody. How are we today on the 4th of January? So here we are again for Junk Journal January 2024. So today we are on the 4th, which is Tuck Spot. I hope you're all going really well. It's rained overnight here and it's very humid. There we go, I've got my next label. Now that is a pure coincidence that it completely blends into the page, so we'll have to do something there, won't we? Okay, so Tuck Spot. I was actually thinking this paper that I printed, this beautiful digital, it's Italian letters from Rachel at Roxy Creations. I printed it on bank paper, which is like 50 GSM, so it's quite flimsy. So I'm actually thinking, my thought today is to fold this down maybe and make our tuck spot just on the one side there. Looks good. So we shall glue that down. Let's just get straight into it, hey? I've been out this morning running around with my daughter, a few library to pick up books and the Chinese grocer to pick up some few bits and pieces. She needed more shorts for work, and then we had to go to Bunnings. I'm covering all bases. I'm still covered in mosquito bites and have more today. Not as many because I bought one of those plug-in, I don't know, it's just got some sort of oil that it spews out, I think, over the night. Anyway, so I've got these. These were old postcards which I picked up from my local art shop, and they had really, they're all advertising ones. So I used some of my digital papers that I print out onto label stickers and just created a collage. Now I feel that that is not too dark enough. I can write on that. So I'm going to decorate this side to go into the pocket. I haven't put that down yet. So that'll be one tuck spot once we've decorated it. This playing card is, let me go, there we go. I did yesterday for the Blushing Mint. The Blushing Mint 2024 Full Deck Challenge by Dion Hillman. I found it on Facebook. So if you want to join in, I'll put the hashtag below and you'll be able to find it on Instagram. So week one, it's 52 weeks, and it was the letter was A, aspire. So I've chopped that out of a dictionary, and the method was attachment. Well, I mean, I've glued everything all over the place, but I've actually used, I don't know if you can see right there, I've used staples on the aspire meaning from the dictionary. And I thought that I would put that down here as a tuck spot. Now, I've been going through my stash. This is a digital I created and made into a tag. I thought that that could tuck in there. This is no, it's not packaging. It's off the front of a scrapbook pad. It's actually shiny on this side, but I've used my distress ink and a stamp to, and I thought that could tuck in there. So lots of little writing spaces. Yes, so we'll see how we go. Let's start with this. I've got an idea that I would like to use this encyclopedia paper. I think I've used it. Oh, I used it a little bit yesterday. Here, it's the text bit under there. It's very thin, quite brittle. It's not. It's crumbly. You can see all the edges of it. Just all. And you tear it. It just like pretty much falls apart. So but it's okay for covering. I thought I might rip that onto the back of that. And what else have we got here? I have a box of, I'll show you. It's just, I just have scraps of cardboard, and I've, you know, one afternoon when you think, oh, don't know what to do. So I just had all of this plain cardstock and some of it's scrapbook paper, and I just ran it through using like 3 or 4 different embossing folders. And then and there's my Ferrero Rocher paper in there as well. Oh, this one, see, I stuck it to the paper and then embossed it. So this is very flimsy, but if I wanted to, I could use that as a pocket. So I thought, oh, I'll grab a bit of that. So this is it's from my computer. It's a faux, it's supposed to look like handmade paper with all these bits in it. I think it must have been left over from invitations or something from about over 20 years ago. Anywho, it went through the embossing folder, so I thought we could, so we'll have all of that ripped. I'm going to rip along there. Let's do that now. That's already ripped. Oh, I haven't gone any further with this little bit, but I'm just going to hold it down near the edge. Nope, not going to work. I'll just get all okay, that's not a happening thing. Actually, that doesn't look too bad on the edge there. It rips easily because it's been embossed. I just want to rip it. And along the bottom where the embossing folder finished. Oop. That is, that's because this is normal 80 GSM paper. It's ripped along the embossing. I noticed if I hold this up to the light, I can actually see holes in it because the embossing folder made it a little bit mangled. We'll see if we want to take that corner off or not. Not yet. All right, let's. Which side do I want? The Ottoman Empire or All About Alaska? Not that we'll be able to read it, but it won't really matter. Let's glue it on. Let's use a glue stick today and my art glitter glue. Rachel at Roxy Creations does this all the time. So glue stick in the middle, because of course our glue sticks cost next to nothing. And then wet glue around the outside to get right up. And that way the edges are down, plus you're not wasting your expensive art glitter glue. I don't know about where you are, but in Australia it's very expensive. Let's put that on, slap it down in the middle. Right. Now I'm just going to, well, I'll try and use the other, my actual Dremelled ruler. There we go. Oh, I don't really want it quite so neat. Maybe on those two, because those sides will be going into our tuck spot. But this side, see how easy it tears? I hardly have to do anything, and it just rips. But it's good for decorations. I keep those because I can still use all of those in collaging and little bits and pieces, because it's such a lovely colour. It would have been white originally, but it's all yucco now. All right, is it? Yes, that's one way. So we'll just, I want this a little bit more ragged than that straight tearing that you can get with a ruler. Nice. It's probably a bit wide. I need to make sure that that's not, it is wider. I need a little bit more off that side. There, I want a little bit of layering. This is off a shopping bag. Better put that back in the top of the glue. Although being so humid today, it wouldn't dry out that much. So I want a couple of layers. I've got some, this is shopping paper. I've got some, you know, when you tear your pages out of the book and one side's, oh, that's the end paper. It's a bit thicker. I want to do a bit of punching. Probably can do these two together. This is a EK Success. Of course, they never write on there the model name or anything, so your guess is as good as mine. A scallop of some description. And this is a Martha Stewart one. And yeah, once again, they don't write the model or the name of the pattern. Makes it a bit tricky. So straight, that's straighter. Actually, I know this is weird, but this is longer than I need, so I'm just going to sort of line up the edges I'm punching and just put that little bit of glue across there just to hold it so it doesn't slip all over the place while I'm punching both pieces at the same time. All right. And the reason I'm doing this, well, one, I want both punched, but two, the book paper, because it's not all that greater quality, it just gets stuck in the punch. So you need to put cardstock or like normal copy paper or something behind it. So I thought I may as well, that's all I need. I may as well do them at the same time. There we go. This one being thicker, that bit will punch okay. Oops, so she throws the punch across her desk. Okay, where's my little trimmer? I'll trim this just a little bit more than I want. I'll make that 2 inches there. And same with these ones. Only needs to be, what's that? Oh. Do you do that? Do. We'll just make it 5. It'll be more than enough. My scrap pile. Oops. Oh, nearly knocked my water over. Okay, what I want to do, I need to ink, of course. I want to lay these, so this might end up being a bit shorter. Where's my card there? Okay. And I've got some little bits of lace, maybe layer it like, oh, maybe put that one at the bottom because I've done 2 of those. That one. And maybe this one. It's very hard to tell which is the right way. That way. No, it needs to be, we'll see, I have to go and have a little look. And then we'll put that brown one. Maybe we don't need that one. Maybe we just need these ones. So I've got some things to layer up. A beautiful hydrangea there. That might have to have the tuck spot there, of course. Maybe no lace today. No lace today. I think no lace today. That's how we'll go. No lace. No lace today. My love has gone away. No lace today. No lace today. Okay, right. Now we've got that. We need to ink it. I'm also going to make this all in like that. That's why I made it bigger, because I wanted it to be all, it's all falling apart. It's all raggedy and scrunched. Okay, let's get this party started. We need this little one, and we need to rip it on the edges because we're going with ripped edges. It doesn't need to be that long. And it's still too long. Ink. Hi, darling. Yeah. One. What you looking for?
I just brought those books in and I was going to
Oh, thanks.
say just talk about try to get the dates right for Easter.
Oh, okay.
So there
Yes, that's fine.
so it's so earliest in March, so we'll leave on the 28th.
If that's the Thursday, yes.
Yeah, and then through just because I don't work the weekend, so just do Thursday, Friday, and then if you want we can stay till the Tuesday and start till 4.
Okay.
That's if it's hasn't changed. But like I said in
We are.
Do that now before I forget.
Perfect. Sounds like a plan.
Here's our plan, Jen.
I'm going to leave that edge where it's been ripped out of the book, I think. Sorry, that was my daughter just trying to work out her, just put in leave for Easter. She needs to do it now because otherwise it won't get approved. Getting sticky in here. Need to turn the air conditioning on, excuse me. Oh, and maybe on high. Okay, let's stick you 3 down. Let's just go for it. If we don't just go for it, we procrastinate forever. So we go to every Easter to Meningie, which is on the shores of Lake Albert in South Australia. And we're lucky enough to have a caravan site right on the rivers, on the lake's edge. So we go there with friends. Been doing it for, I don't know, since the kids were tiny. And we've seen, there's nothing there, there's hardly anything in the town. It's a tiny little town, blink and you miss it type of thing. And it's not far from the Coorong. It's only about an hour's drive from here. It's not very far away. But we've done all of the forward driving around the Coorong and on the sands, and been, over the years, we've been to everything. So now we pretty much just we set ourselves up and we just relax on the river's edge, on the lake's edge. So every now and then we'll do something different, or they might come up, there will be something new, so we'll go and do that. Okay, that looks very raggedy, doesn't it? Nice. Oh, I likey. Right, now this is a label from Rachel at Roxy Creations. Has a couple of label sets. And I think we might need to tear that. We can't have, I have the other thing I do, so sometimes I'll just, I'll fill up my box of embossed pieces. I also have another box where I'll just have all bits and pieces, and I'll just use texture paste, so they're all ready to go when I just need a little piece with texture paste. I don't have to worry about doing it. So sometimes I don't do much mass making, because I tend to either hoard what I've made or I forget that I've made it, or it doesn't match what I've done. So like, I'll cut out tags, but I'll just leave them all blank and ready to go. I don't, but if I do something and I think, oh yeah, that's really cute and I love it and I do it, and then I never find anything for it to go in. So I'm just using my fingernail to just rough up this more straighter. It's ripped with a ruler, but it's a bit straight. Yeah, and I'm thinking we'll put that down there. Okay, let's do that. So, what about you? Do you like to mass make heaps of stuff? Even though I know my style, I don't know. It's just me. Maybe I think I like the process of making everything to go. I might put that on a little thin bit of cardboard. I kind of want to layer it a little bit, but not too much. So we'll just stick it on here. That's why I think when I was making my journal, I showed that there was a tag poked in because it was something that I'd made, that I followed along with a video that someone else had done, and it sat there for ages. And when I made my book, I looked over and I went, oh, that would be perfect for that page. So I've poked it in there because, here I'll show you. I've poked it in there because otherwise I'll forget, and it will sit on the edge of my desk for ever and a day. And eventually I'll use it. Often I'll use them as gift cards. Yeah. Instead of buying a card for someone's birthday. I don't know what's wrong with my phone today. I've just looked up and, excuse me for a minute, I'm going to touch I think I've overbalanced I looked up again and it's like this. And I was like, okay. The balance was wrong. That just gives it I was going to use the thicker card, but I don't think I need the thicker card. Just that little bit. Now I've just got to do that again because you can see the white edges of the card. I could put two. I could put 2 layers, and then it still wouldn't be as thick as. I don't want to make it, because it's going into the pocket, I don't want to make it too thick. It's not as thick as some. Right, let's put you there. Oh, look at this little bit of lace I found. Oh, maybe that could poke out there. Oh yes, I like it. You know, something catches the corner of your eye. So I just saw it sitting over there on the corner of my desk, left over from, make sure I put it the right way, that way. Who knows what I left it over from? Something. I just have to put still going with this glue. It goes such a long way. Eventually nothing will come out, and then I'm going to use that for this because it won't stick onto the lace. The art glitter glue won't. Okay. Oh yes, that's very cute. Still got to put. Come up there a bit. Now what I'm going to have to, because I've put that lace there, I'm going to need a little piece of, this is a thin corrugated board, but just going to have to put that under there, oh, a bit wide. Otherwise my label won't be straight. There we go. And, can you see if I hadn't put that piece down there, this would be going back on, going down on an angle, and that would look really weird. Okay, now we need to ink you up a little bit. I've got a bit of paper here. I need leftover papers. Oh, here. This is from the Graphics Fairy premium site. They have the most beautiful flowers. Normally I do roses, but I have to say in my garden I have lots of roses, but I love hydrangeas. Pink ones usually, all of mine are pink in my garden, but I definitely appreciate the blue one. Now, am I completely crooked there? I think I am. There we go. Okie dokie. Maybe we'll put that like that. We can tuck part of that underneath. Tucking again. What about our tuck spot? I need to get you on there. Does it need to go in here? Oh, or does it need to go? Maybe it could just go over there on our page. That's what we'll do, because I don't think it really needs to go on here. Now, I am going to, I'm going to glue you down first, hydrangea. Remind me of my grandmother, because she had a beautiful garden, lots of hydrangeas. About sticky one. Go over there. Now, I think you can see over on the side of my desk here, I want to put a wax seal. So, let's do one, shall we? Take that out of the breeze of the aircon. Right, now, what colour? I like the blue, but I think it's too blue. I wonder if we can mix silver. Nope. Maybe we'll just go with the old gold. Yep, let's do that. 2 should be enough. Only doing a little one. And let's see, we've got here a bee, a leaf, another bee. Why have I got 2 bees? Okay, and roses. Not today, we'll go with the leaf, I think. I got these off Temu. Even this is so much cheaper than my Craft Online in Australia has all of these, like all of the bits and pieces, but like insanely expensive. So I looked, Amazon was cheaper, and then because I'd been looking, of course, all the algorithms came up and told me that Temu had it, and it was a lot cheaper. And I would say that this and what's on Amazon are from exactly the same place. Okay, let's get you. Should have done this earlier so that we could let it set. Right, well, at least the air conditioning is blowing a gale. Now, I'll just turn that off. I might make some more. That's the type of thing I'll do. I'll sit here and I could make a whole heap of them ready to go. Okie dokie, how are you going there? I might put a little tiny bit of this. Let me get my little offcuts just poking out underneath. Just poking out. Just want a little teeny piece. I was thinking a smaller piece than this, but just thinking I might just, that will be good. And what about a bit of this? This is calico. I think in America you call it muslin. And it was, I ripped it off. I tea dyed it all, and I ripped it into different widths. This one I did really thin, perfect for the tops of tags and paper clips and hanging off a bulb pin, that type of thing. Actually, I thought I did one earlier, but I've misplaced it. I did have a paper clip. Oh, there it is. And I actually used it. Oh, look, I used the same lace and stuff. Maybe I could just have that down like that. Yep, that's what I'll do. Won't use you. Sorry, little piece. You can be used another time. I'll put that there for the seal, a bit for this. I must try, you know, on the very old documents, they would have a piece of string like around their document, and then they'd put the wax seal over the top, and then you'd have, when they'd cut it off, I'll have to do some wax seals and actually put like this or some baker's twine or something through the seal when I make it. Not today, for another time. Now I did have a little tag. Let's see how it looks poking out of our pocket. Will it need it? I don't think it will. We won't use it. But we might put this on there. Cute. All right, so we need to glue this down here and across the bottom. And you see, I'm actually coming in a little bit because I've made my tag a bit chunky, so I know that it's going to need that extra room. And once I ink, you won't notice, so it's okay. Although I don't really need to ink all that beautiful lace coming around the other side, but we will, because it's how I roll. Okay, in you go, tag, and I can write on the back of that or put a photo or something on there. I like that. Right, now we will put you, do that without you there. I'm just refolding that so that I get almost like a little gusset. Okay. We need to put you, might have to use, oh no, it will work. This, there. It's this bank paper, doesn't like things stuck to it either. Might have to use something else. A bit of tacky glue here, that might work. Because it's not really, it's got it on the side, not on the bottom. I'm not going to lift the tag up, or the label. I think we've got enough layers already. I noticed when I closed my book, when I made my book, I said, you know, I've put less pages and left a lot of space so that I could, it will be very chunky, and it's going to be very chunky, so to watch myself. Might put that little bit of lace in there. Why not? It's there. Stapler. I'll just poke it in so you can see, but it's not completely dry, so tuck and tuck and big tuck. There's my page for today. Thank you for joining me today, everybody. Please like and subscribe to my channel, and I shall see you tomorrow for Daily Log.